What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have some box openings for the Digimon TCG. Well, one box opening in particular. We're going to have another box opening tomorrow for a special limited run games product that I got. But we're starting out with the Rise of Digimon box, which is PB21. I can't even put this underneath the thing. It's like too big. So we're going to open up our Rise of Digimon box, look at the stuff that we get inside of it, show that off to you guys, and hopefully we'll have a good time with that as well. But let's get right into it. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of fun. All right, well, we got our box and we got our handy dandy little knife here. We'll always try to like not cut deep in there, and also don't cut towards yourself like an idiot. First thing I learned in scouting, but apparently I just don't pay attention, because that's the first thing I usually do is just, yeah, cut towards myself. Sounds like a good idea. All right. More cardboard. Okay. So we're gonna get all right. Probably just broke something, but whatever. All right, we got the box. Ooh. And there you go. That's what the box looks like. In the back, all the foreign language stuff that you can't read. Actually, no, it's English down at the bottom. All right. And then you gotta open the box. And you get paper. Paper, I guess, to protect this thing right here. Oh. A nice little box. Paper wrapped. You can just slide that out. And then we have it right there. There's our, we'll show it off right here. So if you can kind of see the different designs, the same designs that were on the outside of the box are on all those sides. And then you kind of see it here. You got all your rookie Digimon, all your favorite rookies. And then you got the Omnimon there. That's really cool. It looks amazing. These are expensive. They are $400 Canadian, $420 if your store is a ripoff, because everyone else is selling them for $400. So whoever sells them for $420, that store is trying to hose you because they don't care about their customers, especially when they're already spending $400 freaking dollars. And when a whole bunch of places online are selling them for $400. And then we get our goodies inside, just like that. We'll show you what that is. You get a mat. So that is the mat. Same theme to it. All the guys are in red. And you got the Omnimon there, so that's cool. So keep that there. You got the card pack. If I don't drop it like a dummy. Get the card pack right there. Trying to get at it. It's childproof. It's childproof. You get a pack of 50 of the same sleeves as the mat, and this is going to be probably your Digi-Egg sleeves, a little small 5-pack of that. And then lastly, you get a set of dice to roll for who goes first. A set of 4 dice, so that's cool. It's 6-sided dice, but they're numbers, or 1 is your little Digimon graphic right there. So I'll show that right there. So that's kind of cool. The dice are kind of a really nice touch, really. And we're going to get in here and we're going to open our gold cards. Now, I've opened a bunch of these because I am a collector and I wanted to get a playset. So this is a ton of money because one of these is 400 and you only get one set of cards. So if you want a playset, you have to buy 4 of these to get a playset of these gold cards, which is unfortunate. I like all the other ones where they give you 2 and you only have to buy because it's nice having this stuff. It's nice having this cool like swag, but then you have to buy, and then you have 4 copies of it. At least with things like the debugger set, the heroine set, you only buy a second one, and then it's like whatever, I'm probably gonna be giving these boxes to my kids because they're so hard to sell just the box, stuff without the cards. So we got an Omnimon. We're gonna take a look here because the first card in a lot of these are damaged because of moving around in transit. So we've got a good Omnimon. I think 2 out of 4 of my Omnimons had edge wear on here. Not too bad, but I mean you're paying $400 for this, and you think they'd find a way to secure the cards a little bit better. You got Death X from BT9, Venusmon. This is a good one from BT10. Here we'll move the dice up there so we can get enough room for all these cards. We have Bloomlord from BT10 as well. Another good choice. Pretty decent card. Deserves a cool reprint. Shoutmon or Jesmon GX from BT10 and Shoutmon X7 from BT11. Really good choice, Magnamon X-Antibody. Really good. I'm going to show you this card because it's going to be underneath me. Shadow Seraphimon Ace from BT18. Leviamon from EX5. We'll just put those up right there. Cherubimon from EX6. Cherubimon Ace. Hexablau from EX7. And the all-star of the set, Medieval Gallant from EX8, which is now like $84, this version of the card the last time I checked. So it's almost 1/4 of your box. Some of these are in the 30 to 40 range. Some of them are 20, and then some of them are not really that much, like $10. So the cards altogether probably cost around $300 to $400. So it makes buying a box worthwhile right now, but those cards are going to go down in price, and then it will not be worth buying a box for $400 potentially. So right now it's okay. And some people are managing to probably sell these boxes, mats, sleeves, to people that are interested in them who don't really care about the cards, and make like $100, $200 of their money back. That's something that's hard for me to do on the island because everyone who might want these, for me, has to pay shipping, as there's no local scene I can go to and potentially see these. And of course, you've got these nice boxes. You can use them. It's actually funny because this is the similar box that I use for my Digimon cards. I use an Ultimate Guard Hive case, which is exactly like this. It's exactly like this. So I put my 6 deck boxes from red to purple. Then I have a little bit extra space where I have some other swag items like those little the memory gauge cards that you used to get from different events, and then I have also my full memory gauges sitting in the back. I have a couple mats rolled up in a nice sleeve that fit in here. The only thing I don't like, I'll show you this here, is this. This does not go all the way down. This only goes half the way down. This is where I think they made a really big mistake. Mine has a little dice tray that sits in there where I put 6 dice. I put one of each colored dice, which you don't need, but it's nice. I put one of each colored dice to go with my decks. And I also put, it's a D20. I put a D20 in there because I usually roll a D20 to decide who goes first. I know a lot of people use D6s, but I play D&D, so I just want to use a D20, and then in tournaments I just use D6s. But so I have one of each colored dice in there for rolling for who goes first. Then I also have, in that same case, I have room for my little Digivice tokens. I don't know if you've seen them, the Digivice tokens that I use for counting memory. It's like a acrylic Digivice that has a hole in the middle. so you can move it along the memory gauge and read what number memory you're at. And I have them done up in each color, red, blue, yellow, we use gold, black, purple, and green, of course. And they just sit in there with the dice, so I can use that as a memory gauge when I play against someone. So that's kind of cool. I like it, and you got enough room for it. They've taken away half the space that you can put stuff in here. They should not have they should just had it down at the bottom. They should have had this and had it down at the bottom. They didn't even need to have a tray. It would have been nice if they had a little tray that they put in there. But, because that's how these are generally made. So that's my only gripe about this. Like, it's really nice, but it's not going to work for me. I can't transfer my Hive stuff over to this because I'm not going to have enough space for that stuff that I had, and I'm going to have to find somewhere else to put it. I don't want to. I don't want to have to put it in a plastic bag on the side, beside the mat or beside the extra space I have for the deck boxes, when I already have a really great way to house it right now. So that's my only gripe about these, especially since you paid $400 for this, when the Hive case is like $100. And the cards in Bandai's mind are actually not worth that much. So I don't know where I sit on this. The cards are beautiful. It's an expensive set. And I just don't think it was worth this much compared to other things. I mean, I think even the Tamer's Evolution boxes usually capped out at $200, and the only difference that you're getting is with those is you're getting these dice, which literally you can buy dice off of Amazon. These dice off of Amazon. And then you could engrave them yourself. I mean, they're engraving the dice, so there's that, and you're getting the box, which is obviously nicer. I could see this being a $300 box, but $400 is a little bit pricey. Of course, that's Canada prices. I mean, I don't know what it is in the States. Maybe you guys are getting it for $380. It's an expensive box, expensive Premium Bandai box. I don't think these are going to sell as well as they hoped. I think this is probably going to be something that a lot of people have to sit on and sell at a discounted price after a while. So if you're looking for them, maybe just wait. These cards are going to go down in price. You might be able to find the singles, and then later on you could pick up one of these kits if you want more of them, if you want to have this box. It's not the best Premium Bandai kit. If you had gotten 2 copies of the cards in this set, I would say I would have a different opinion, because you'd only have to buy 2. But since you have to buy 4, and they haven't done that in a while, and they've been really good about giving you 2 sets of cards in any kind of set, so you only have to buy 2 of those, I've been very happy with that. And I was like, okay, well, I can buy a second one for a play set. But because you have to buy 4 of these, it makes it a bad kit. It makes it not as worthwhile. And I just don't know if I see the value of buying multiple kits for people that aren't collectors, that aren't as invested as me. And even buying one of them is a pretty high stretch, especially when some of the cards in this set are not that good. Omnimon, not that good anymore. The BT5 guy's been replaced by Omnimon X-Antibody. We also have Death X-Mon. Death X-Mon is not being played as much. Venusmon's a great card. Bloomlord's a great card, but he doesn't see as much play. Leviamon, again, great card. Doesn't see as much play. Still meta relevant, but Trubimon Ace is a pretty good card. Same with Hexablau, and Medieval Gallantmon is a great card. Both Hexablau and Medieval Gallantmon are great cards. Jesmon GX is getting played less and less because the Ace is better. Shoutmon X7, I don't play Crossheart, so I have no idea if Shoutmon X7 from BT11 is good or not. Sorry, guys. I tune out when it comes to Crossheart until I play the deck one day when I finally oh, fine, I'll play the deck. I have no idea what's good about Crossheart. And then Shao Seraphimon Ace, which really didn't take off as much as the original Shao Seraphimon did. I think people were thinking, oh, it's going to be a great card. Maybe things like Security Control come back. It's just not as good of a card as the original Shadow Seraphimon in its day when it came out. So it isn't even that great card. So then you look at it and you go, okay, so you got Venusmon's a great card, Hexablau, Medieval Gallantmon, Magnamon are kind of your great cards. And then your okay, that's 4 out of 12. So 1/3 are really great cards. And then really Chubimon Ace and Bloom Lord are kind of good choices. And Lovia. So that's, 3 cards. And then the rest are garbage. They're nice. They're very nice. But are they really that worth... Are they really worth the $400? And that's kind of where I'm at with this Rise of Digimon set. Tell me what you guys think about this. Do you think it is worth buying multiple of these kits just to get a playset? Do you think it's even worth buying one? Where are you guys on PB21 and Rise of Digimon? But that's all the time we have. We're going to just finish it off right here. And we hope you guys enjoyed as always. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.